those that deal in, not in to possess. No way. God is ours.
Honorable Minister.
I concur with the Honorable Mushoria on this one. Thank you.
I put the amendment proposed by Honorable Mshoriwa. Is there any debate?
Further debate. Further debate.
Honorable Liwayo.
Thank you. I just want to insert an additional phrase. It's under, it's between line 5 and line chapter 22, verse 5, section 5, holders of the authorized gold bars. I thought we could insert and them Suatunya gold coins. Just add the gold coins. May deal in them, that is to say, pledge, exchange, give or receive, or offer or expose for sale. Barter, pledge, or what? Just to add the gold coins, not only that.
Further debate, order. I call upon the Honorable Minister.
Madam Chair, that is in order. There's no harm in just making it clear that we are also including gold coins, Musiya Tuja gold coins. That's in order.
On a point of clarity.
Point of clarity.
I appreciate the need to make it safe for Zimbabweans to possess gold within the country. Are there any measures to help possibly somebody who's in Beit Bridge and is around the border area? He's still in Zimbabwe, but he is potentially a smuggler. How is that handled?
Honorable Minister.
That I understand, Honorable Mangwa's input. If you are in Zimbabwe, you are in Zimbabwe before you cross the border. Once you cross the border, you are in South Africa. I'm not certain understand what it means because obviously on our side we do have our border control authorities, our staff doing what they ought to do. But maybe it's got something in mind in terms of even these controls. You could help us with that. But I'm not certain that these are things then that we can populate this clause with. Maybe this could be, if there's anything that we think is creative enough to deal with those situations, we can proceed by way of regulations or something. With regulations. Thank you.
Is there an objection?
I think I want to take Honorable Mangwa's view that maybe it's not for this act, but we need to find a way that will close the loophole where people may want to use this act to illegally export gold. So I think maybe it's provided for in other acts that when you illegally export or smuggle out gold, you will be penalized. But his view is somebody is intending to smuggle gold, but he's still in Zimbabwe or he has intentions to take it out. How do we deal with that without the person taking advantage of this amendment?
It's quite a hazy area, Madam Chair.
Maybe I can assist,
They're still
Madam Chair.
within Zimbabwe. I don't know if they intend to take it out. Certainly, I cannot prove that they're trying to take out the gold. I think that's speculative. The law wouldn't be supportive of us there, I think.
I put the amendment proposed by Honorable Liwayo. Is there any debate? I put the question that the amendment be now made. Those of that opinion will say aye. Those of a contrary opinion will say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The question is accordingly affirmed and the amendment is hereby made. I put clause 74, now 69. Amendment of section 303 of chapter 24.31. Is there any debate? I call upon Honorable Mshoriwa.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, this clause 74, I want Honorable Ziambi because the Companies and Other Business Entities Act is under the Ministry of Justice. And I've got a feeling that...
Just a moment, Honorable Mushori, I'd like to believe you want Honorable Leader of Government Business to be... Honorable Leader of Government Business, can we give him a few minutes?
Honorable Ziambi, Diana Dimwe.
Honorable Mushoriwa, you can start afresh.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, clause 74, the current clause 74, my recommendation is that this clause needs to be deleted. The reason is this. The Companies and Other Business Entity Act was passed by this House in 2019. Companies were given a deadline of February 2021. Then we later extended that period to 2023. Then it extended it again to 2026. And the Honorable Minister wants to extend the deadline to 30 April 2030. So, Madam Chair, can you see that we wanted to give companies and other business entities more than 10 years to just make sure that they conform to the law? I don't think this is the right thing. So I think we need to just delete it.
We can give Honorable Leader of Government Business a few minutes.
Further debate? Further debate, Madam Chair?
Honorable Madzwanika, you're saying?
Yeah, sure. Madam Chair, I have a different opinion. I suggest we leave this clause like this, as it is to give ample time for companies to regularize. So I don't see any prejudice to this clause. Thank you.
Honorable Minister.
Madam Chair, I don't want to say too much. Can we just repeal this clause? Thank you very much.
I put the amendment proposed by the Honorable Minister. Is there any debate? By Honorable? I'll take that again. I put the amendment proposed by Honorable Mshoriwa. Is there any debate? I put the question that the amendment be now made. Those of that opinion will say aye. Those of the contrary opinion will say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The question is accordingly affirmed, and the amendment is hereby made. I put clause 75, now 70. Amendment of first schedule of chapter 14.1.33. Is there any debate? No debate agreed to.
There is debate, Madam Chair. There is debate, Madam Chair.
No, such a-
On 75.
You have debate.
Yes.
You can proceed, Honorable.
Madam Chair, I have witnessed that this bill reserved only 4 sectors, which are reserved for locals.
But during our debates here in Parliament, Madam Chair, we had more than 8 sectors which were reserved for locals. So I therefore move that let's also add transport services. It's not necessary for foreigners to use their own transport, collecting when they extract our resources, then they also use their transport. I don't think it's sustainable. So I suggest, Madam Chair, we add item 22 on page 51 to include transport services. Thank you.
Further debate, Honorable
Yes.
Mshariwa.
Thank you. It's 75. Well,
Proceed, Honorable Mshariwa.
yeah, my question, I don't have a problem, Honorable Chair, in terms of the putting of industries and local. But I need to ask a question to the Honorable Minister. We do not seem to have a sunset clause in this regard. I'll give a good example for my constituents. Quarry mining, brick molding, and granite mining is being done in Zwarasekwa, all the bricks, and most of them, they're actually foreign companies. So I'm just wondering whether in this bill, do we have a time frame? And I need to understand the sunset clause to say those companies that are already doing that and employing hundreds of the people from Zwarasekwa, how do you deal with their investment? What is the roadmap?
Honorable Minister. Let us give them a few minutes. If you're ready, Honorable Minister.
Just checking the SI, which is ready to come out, to see if there's an overlap or not. Thank you. Madam Chair, let me explain a bit about this clause 75. We already have 17 areas that have been designated reserved areas for Zimbabweans. What this clause is doing here is to add 4 more areas. In areas like transport and retail and wholesale, barber shop, hairdressing and beauty salons, employment agencies, estate agencies, valet services. That will increase the list to 21 reserved areas. Thank you very much.
Honorable Mshariwa.
I think the Honorable Minister did not answer my question.
Order. Can we allow Honorable Mshariwa to be heard in silence?
Yeah, Honorable Chair, I wanted the Honorable Minister to, what I sought clarification on. The issue of brick molding, the issue of quarry mining, granite mining, we do have some foreigners that are already in the industry. and that are serving my close to my constituents. And I'm asking, do we have a sunset clause? Yeah, but this is where I have a challenge. The SI, what does the SI say in terms of that? Because the manner in which the SI is being misread out there, it appears as if so I thought the minister could probably help us, because by bringing this one cannot be an addition to an SI. An SI should be subservient to an equal parliament, because an SI wouldn't participate in the debate. What does the sunset clause say?
Honorable Minister.
Madam Chair, what's in the SI is as follows in terms of regularization of activities by foreigners. Under section 6.1, it says foreign businesses that have been operating in the reserved sector before the gazetting of these regulations shall be granted 30 days to submit their regularization plans. 2, foreign nationals operating in the reserved sector shall, within a period of 3 years, divest a minimum of 75% of their equity to Zimbabwean citizens. This divestment shall occur in annual tranches of no less than 25% per annum, such that the foreign nationals' retained equity does not exceed 25% upon the expiration of the 3-year period. Then 3, businesses that fail to regularize their operations in terms of subsection 1 and 2 shall be subject to suspension or revocation of their business licenses. And then there are also offenses and penalties. Any person who operates in reserve sectors, sectors of the economy without a permit or help.
Can we, is it easy to harmonize? Can we move to say we repeal this from the violation? Then we record the SI, then harmonize the SI, give the new SI, so that these things they can make sense. Than to say other states are in the finance bill and others are on the SI. I think it's creating a lot of.
Leader of Government Business.
Thank you. Madam Chair, let's pack it. The SI is coming to PLC. They'll deal with it. If there is any issues, they'll raise it. I think it's outside what we are doing. We've added other sectors. If you're worried about the sunset clause within the SI, the PLC will tell us how to do it.
Is there any objection? No objection. Agreed to. I put clause 76, now 71. Give me a moment, just a moment. Order. I put clause 76, now 69. Amendment of chapter 9.24. Is there any debate? No debate. Agreed to. I put clause 77, now 70. New part inserted after part 5 of chapter 24.25. Is there any debate? No debate. Agreed to. I put clause 78. Okay. I put clause 78, now 71. Interpretation of part 16. I call upon the Honorable Minister.
Madam Chair, regarding exchange control issues under clause 78, I propose an amendment as follows. So it should be Exchange Control Act, Chapter 22, subsection 5, amendment of section 11 of Chapter 22, subsection 5. The Exchange Control Act
Chapter 22, subsection 5, the Fiscal Act, is amended in section 11, civil penalties orders, by the repeal of section 2A and the substitution of 2A, which reads as follows: the provisions insofar as they expressly or implicitly permit the settlement of any transactions and the payments for goods and services in foreign currency shall, notwithstanding sections 22 and 23 of the Act of the Finance Number 2 Act 2019, Number 7 of 2019, shall continue to be valid. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I call upon Honorable Mshoriwa with your amendments.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, only
Order, Honorable Mshoriwa. I think it is important for us to debate Honorable Minister's amendments, then we come to yours. Is there any debate? Is there any objection? No objection agreed to. I call upon Honorable Mshoriwa.
Madam Chair, if you see my proposed amendments, I had proposed to make sure that we delete clause 78, 79, 80, up to 81. Primarily, Madam Chair, because Section 327 of our Constitution and the International Treaties Act of 2020 allows the ministries and the minister to bring before the August House protocols, treaties. And I actually think that it is unfair, Madam Chair, to have this agreement with African Union Commission and African Continental Free Trade Area Secretariat being put in this finance bill. The Honorable Minister should do the right thing, bring this agreement to Parliament, and then educate. And the Honorable Speaker is actually led by example. Every Thursday, members will be, the finance officials will take the parliamentarians through to understand this agreement. And I would appeal to the Honorable Minister to simply say, please, can we remove this entire agreement? Then you bring it to the House in a manner which will take every member with us. If you were to do it today, very few of us would actually have gone through it. So I move that we expunge this agreement and the minister bring it to the House separately.
Honorable Minister.
Madam Chair, we are consulting.
Take your time.
Madam Chair, with your permission, I just want to be clear that I've been understood. We're still consulting on this treaties thing. They'll come back and we'll continue. What I read is actually a new clause. What are we trying to cure? We're trying to cure the issue of December 2030 for the use of the US dollar. That we want to have a date that should remain open, because what will become valid is the conditions precedent which I announced in the budget. So I just want to be clear that that's been captured like that. So the treaties thing is a separate clause altogether. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Is there any debate? Give us a moment as well. Order, order. I put the amendment proposed by the Honorable Minister. Is there any debate? I put the question that the amendment be now made. Those of that opinion will say aye. Those of the contrary opinion will say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The question is accordingly affirmed, and the amendment is hereby made. Just a reminder, we are now on clause 78, which is now 72. And yes, which is now 72. And the amendment proposed by the Honorable Minister becomes 71. They are still making their consultations. Let's just be patient. Honorable Minister.
Madam Chair, I think we won. We are winning. There is lots of winning. To repeat after someone that is well known to us. Madam Chair, I concur that we repeal this clause, which is now the new clause, 72, all of it. There's another way to handle this. We have discussed how it could be handled, but maybe members were wondering, how did it find its place here? Let me explain. The reason why it is here is because there is fierce competition in Africa for hosting this institution. Currently, there are 3 countries that were trying to seize this opportunity from Zimbabwe. So the relevant ministry, which is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, felt it necessary that if Parliament could approve this hosting agreement, it would be a strong message out there that even the Parliament, the August Parliament of the Republic of Zimbabwe, is behind this hosting agreement. So that was the reason. But I think we've found a way to do it without necessarily, appearing clumsy in the way that we may appear if we
Repeal them.
79, 80, 81, which are those old numbers, are all part of that agreement. So they are all are being repealed, including that part is at 16, section 78, all the way down. That's on page 58, all the way down to page 69, Madam Chair. That's the whole document, basically. Or did I miss something? Yeah.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Give us a few minutes. Order. We are reverting back to clause 10, which is now 9. New section substituted for section 22H of chapter 23.04. I call upon the Honorable Minister.
Madam Chair, I propose that we repeal this clause. I thank you. 10.
I put the amendment proposed by the Honorable Minister. Is there any debate? I put the question that order, Honorable Mangwa. I put the question that the amendment be now made. Those of that opinion will say aye. Those of a contrary opinion will say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The question is accordingly affirmed, and the amendment is hereby made. We proceed to clause 51, which is now 47. Amendment of section 20 of chapter 23.12. Honorable Minister.
Madam Chair, I think before we moved on from this clause and held it in abeyance for a while, the issue was that in rural areas where there are challenges with power supply.
Order, honorable members. Order. Order. Honorable Minister, you can proceed.
Thank you very much. The concern really was about rural areas where there may be power challenges, that the machines, fiscalization machines, may not work. Therefore, if we insist on a receipt coming out of one of these machines, it wouldn't be available because there's no power. But we're aware that these machines will work offline. Sales can still be, completed, and then the uploading can take place once the power is up and the Wi-Fi is available. So I don't see any impediment. We're just trying to modernize, to encourage progress. But if there's some complication as we go forward, we will look into it. So I propose that we accept this clause as is and try to make progress. I thank you.
Is there an objection?
Yeah,
Honorable Mshoriwa.
Madam Chair, when we last discussed this, the chair, you agreed that I was then asked to come up with the text that you wanted to be added. That's where we left, and I was actually ready to provide the text that we had agreed when we suspended the debate of this. Yeah.
You can bring that forward, Honorable Mshoriwa.
The text will then read as this: provided that the Commissioner General may waive such requirements where reasonable grounds exist. It's a standard clause which I think will not do or change much.
Honorable Mshoriwa, you can go to the minister's table.
More minutes, Madam Chair. We're getting there.
Honorable,
Madam Chair,
order, order.
Madam
You
Chair,
can proceed.
we have consulted, but also have had a conversation with the proposer for this amendment on Rumshoriwa, and he now concurs that the clause should be included as is, without any further amendment. I thank you.
Is there any debate? Is there any objection? No objection agreed to. I shall order. I shall now report the bill with amendments. Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee of the whole House has gone through the Finance Bill HB 14A of 2025 as set forth in the accompanying copy and has agreed to the same with amendments.
The chairperson of committees reports the Financial Bill HB 14 2025 with amendments. The bill is referred to the Parliamentary Legal Committee. Order, honorable members, we shall take a 10 minutes break so that we shall take a 10 minutes break so that we order, honorable members. We shall take a 10 minutes break and reconvene after 10 minutes.
Breaking day, today. Kuta break kutini, ndio discuss. Kuirana ile. Kuirana. Yemo shatira baro. Ayiwa guys, mabondo. Majike. Kumboisa imari. Kuirana ile. Hari ziya dzakushanda manje.
Mushori ndo watinonotsa. Dai tatopedza kudhara.
Asi mwene we hari uri muno kani.
Mbuya garai pasi.
Hayi ndiri mwana wemovheti.
Order.
Pia usiku sangana cheko manyepo chai.
PLC yasangana nguwa PLC yatopedza so vakomanaka
Uzifeki chai.
Order.
Ama uswapana zviri kufamba here vavo.
order.
Mana inda akudiwa kumbai.
Chuya advare uma.
Ngatichizvirega vedu kunorara chaiko. PLC ngaisite na 10 mangwana. Tingazvikwanisi izvi.
Order.
Seguro.
Ndimwana ngoviti.
Order. Order, honorable members. I have received a non-adverse report from the Parliamentary Legal Committee on the Financial Bill HB 14A of 2025. What day for consideration of the bill, Honorable Minister?
Now, Mr. Speaker, sir.
The whole House will have under consideration the amendments proposed by the Honorable Minister of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion. I put amendments in clauses 12, 13, 22, 28, 32, 34, 36, 44, 46, 48, 60, 62, and new clause 66, 67, 68, 70, 73, and new clause 78. Is there any debate? Is there an objection? No objection agreed to. The bill is amended, as amended is adopted. What day for third reading, Honorable Minister?
Now, Mr. Speaker, sir.
The question before the House is a motion by the Honorable Minister of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion that the Finance Bill HB 14A of 2025 be now read a third time. Is there any debate? I put the question that the Finance Bill HB 14A 2025 be now read a third time. Those of that opinion will say aye. Those of the contrary opinion will say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The question is accordingly affirmed, and the clerk will read the bill a third time.
Finance Bill HB 14A of 2025.
Thank you. Honorable members, if you may indulge me, I've received a non-adverse report from the Parliamentary Legal Committee on the Appropriation 2026 Bill, HB 13, 2025. What day for second reading?
Speaker, sir.
I call upon you, Honorable Minister.
I move that the bill be read a second time. Thank you.
Right. The question before the House is a motion by the Honorable Minister of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion that the Appropriation 2026 Bill HB 13, 2025 be now read a second time. Is there any debate? I put the question that the Appropriation 2026 Bill HB 13, 2025 be now read a second time. Those who are of that opinion will say aye. Those of the contrary opinion will say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The question is accordingly affirmed, and the clerk will read the bill a second time.
Appropriation 2026 Bill HB 13 of 2025.
What day for third reading?
Now, Mr. Speaker, sir, and I move that the bill be read a third time.
I put the question that the Appropriation 2026 Bill HB 13, 2025 be now read a third time. Those who are of that opinion will say aye. Those of the contrary opinion will say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The question is accordingly affirmed, and the clerk will read the bill a third time.
Appropriation 2026 Bill HB 13 of 2025.
I call upon the leader of government business.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, it's about 12 midnight. I just want to thank the honorable members, those who are in the House, for working overtime to ensure that we dispose of the business of the budget. It's well appreciated. We want to appreciate your dedication to duty. Having said that, Mr. Speaker, I just want to wish all the honorable members a happy festive season. Let's be safe, and we hope that we'll see each other next year when we come back. And therefore, I move that the House do now adjourn.
It has been moved that the House do now adjourn. Is there any debate? I put the question that the House do now adjourn. Those who are of that opinion will say aye. Those of the contrary opinion will say no. I think the ayes have it, the ayes have it. The question is accordingly affirmed, and the House is adjourned. To what day, Honorable Leader of Government Business?
To 10 February 2026.
The House is adjourned to 10 February 2026. Honorable members, order. May I also, on behalf of the Speaker's panel, order. May I, on behalf of the Speaker, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Speaker's panel, and all the presiding officers also wish you safe holidays, and please be safe, be responsible, and let us meet, God willing, next year. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker. Just wait.
Speaker, sir. I really want to thank the staff of Parliament, all of you, including the presiding officers, deputy presiding officers, for a job well done. We've done very well in getting these two sub-bills through, the finance bill as well as the appropriation bill. So I really propose that we give a special gratuity to the staff of Parliament. I think you work out something. I just wanted the members of Parliament to know that we recognize their hard work. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.